as I said, like pretty early on when the contractions become pretty heavy and that sort of thing, Kate was sort of stopped talking a whole heap. So you sort of had to read the room a little bit and see what you thought she needed and that sort of thing. Yeah, I was sort of running around getting her water when she needed it. I just had a bottle there. I had obviously the TENS machine, as you said. I was getting like wet face washes just to have in her head because she got quite warm doing it. Have some on her neck and on her head, and they get heated up pretty quick. So every now and then, probably every 2 or 3 contractions, I was going into the bathroom, wetting some more, bringing them back out, and that sort of thing. Just trying to keep her cool. But again, it's more just reading the room. Like she'll definitely tell you if you're not doing something right. She won't tell you if you are doing something right. So you just got to, read her cues and obviously listen to the midwife as well because they've been doing it for so long. So you let her do her thing, and if you can help them by any way. I was actually where I was sitting next to this little cabinet where they had all the I think they call them blueies. It's like pads, like big fold out pads. That they change every so often because there's obviously a bit happening. So I was just handing her them and being right next to it. I'd just get them out when she changed one, folded it open for her, and just things like that. But yeah, pretty much you just got to do anything you can because again, they're not going to really tell you as much what they want you to do. They'll tell you probably what they don't want you to do, but
yeah, there'll come a point where they kind of go into labour land or hormonal haze where they kind of disappear and trans like.
Oh well, it was more just saying, look, you're doing really well, keep going, that sort of thing. You're picking up on what the midwife is saying to her, and you're just repeating that. Definitely positive vibes. But again, I didn't really have to. She goes, as you said, she goes into like a bit of a trance, and they're so focused on something else that you sort of anything you say or do is probably not even going in their head anyway. So that's why I sort of every now and then I'd hold a drink bottle up to her mouth, and she'd realize it's me, and she'd sip on that. Or there was, I think she must have been going through the transition phase, which I think was just before the baby's about to come essentially, and
the transition is the most intense
labour. She was probably would have been just going through that, and she asked me to. There's a pressure point on her hand, just in between the thumb and the tip of it.
Like your pressure point of a needle, yeah.